Hello, students, and welcome to the first talk on The Bad Beginning by Lemony Snicket, called What is an Allusion? Before we answer that question, let's start with the opening of the book. The book opens on Briny Beach, on a cloudy, foggy, overcast day, with the three Baudelaire children, not yet orphans. Then, of course, Mr. Poe comes along and informs them that their parents have perished. Did you know Briny Beach is an allusion? It first appeared in the book Through the Looking Glass by Lewis Carroll. By naming Briny Beach, Lemony Snicket is alluding to or referencing the original Briny Beach in the book Through the Looking Glass. That brings us back to the original question. What is an allusion? An allusion in literature is an indirect or passing reference to something else, usually something well-known or famous. Using that definition, we can see that Briny Beach is a reference to the original Briny Beach from the book Through the Looking Glass by Lewis Carroll. Now that we know what an allusion is, let's go over some other allusions that we can find in Chapter 1. The Baudelaire Children. The name Baudelaire is alluding to the French dark romantic poet Charles Baudelaire. The dark romantics focused on writing about the terrible beauty of life. Charles's most well-known poem, Les Fleurs du Mal, or The Flowers of Evil, captures dark romanticism well within the title alone, by including flowers, which are naturally beautiful, and pairing them with evil, which is terrible. One of Charles Baudelaire's good friends was a Mr. Poe. Edgar Allan Poe was an American dark romantic poet and writer. His work is very famous even now, but he was also well known for his tragic and terrible life. He is widely known for his poem The Raven and his sensational short stories, including The Telltale Heart. Like I said, Charles Baudelaire and Edgar Allan Poe knew each other. Charles Baudelaire was Edgar Allan Poe's French translator and translated all of Poe's poetry and stories into French. Could this be a coincidence? There's still one allusion to go over that may not add much meaning to this book, but adds a great deal of meaning to the entire series of unfortunate events. The dedication page of The Bad Beginning reads, "To Beatrice, darling, dearest, dead." Who is this Beatrice? One well-known Beatrice comes from Italian poetry. The Italian poet Dante fell in love with a woman named Beatrice. Sadly, she died young. After her death, Dante wrote her into his poetry. Another Beatrice comes from Charles Baudelaire. Remember him? He also wrote a poem called La Beatrice. Most of these allusions reference people who lived tragic lives, just like the Baudelaire children. Why do writers use allusions? Allusions add multiple layers to a story, and in some cases, like this case, add more context to the story. We can understand that this story will probably be a tragic one, since all of the allusions so far have referenced tragic people from history. When reading, if you think you see an allusion, note it down. This will enhance your reading and understanding of the novel. And as always, never forget to cite your sources.